Okay, guys, so this one is going to be what I call the 10 weeks to change or 10 weeks of change. And this is what I think everyone should do, no matter where they are. This is kind of what I run my customers and clients through one by one. So most of you, or some of you may have done this, some of you won't have done this. We're basically do a step-by-step, week-by-week plan on what you need to do at what week to get results in 10 weeks. Now, this isn't you're going to have a six-pack in 10 weeks. This isn't you're going to be Ibiza ready, whatever it is your goal is. This is going to be 10 weeks to set yourself up. Calling out a rapper, I was hungry before I did this. 10 weeks to set yourself up to succeed forever. Like, I genuinely think these things we're making such small, tiny little changes over 10 weeks that the 10 weeks after that will be where you get some really great results. So this is like a building blocks. It's the foundations of weight loss. Some of you probably do all of this, if not more, already, but maybe you're not quite doing it right, or you've done it too much too soon. It's been overwhelming. So all of you are on the portal, so all of you have everything that you need at your fingertips based upon what I've written down. I've actually got notes. I never have notes. I normally just off the cuff these. So week one, today. Week one, day one. What you're going to do is on the portal, if you look at the top bar, it says more, and you can add your steps, or you can hit macros calculator and a few other things. You're going to click on the macros calculator. The macros calculator will figure out how many calories you need per day and how much protein you need per day. Okay, so you're going to go and see that, and the calculator is based upon, when you do exercise, based upon a workout being an hour long. So it's like no workouts a week, 1 to 3 workouts a week, 3 to 5, 5 to 7, and then twice a day. So just do that based on hours. So 3 to 5 means you train roughly for 3 to 5 hours. The thing with that is, be pessimistic. Be like, okay, worst case, I'm going to train twice a week. I'm going to train 3 times a week. Okay, so pop that in and figure that out. If you put in the 3 to 5 days a week, but you're realistically training 3 or 4 days a week, knock off 100 calories for each workout you're not doing. So if you say, right, I'm going to probably train 3-4 days a week, the calories come in at 2,000, knock off 100 every single day, and that can be the kind of 4th and 5th workout you might not get, or 150. So because some days you will do, some weeks you will do 4 workouts, some weeks you will do 3 workouts. So let's have a little look at that. So that's how we do it. Week one, you're going to figure out your calories, and you see your protein, and you're going to add it into MyFitnessPal. So you can go onto MyFitnessPal and you can change it. I think if you click on goals, and then let's see if I can find it. You go more, then I'm going goals, then the top one, which is calories, carbs, protein, fats, and goals. It's this one here. You click on that, and you can put in whatever protein and calories you need to do. Okay, it won't be perfect. It's done a percentage, but normally it's about 25 to 35 for the protein. So you're going to put it into MyFitnessPal, and you're going to turn exercise off. Your calories that my calculator has just given you include your workout. So when you go and do your walk-in, or you go and do an extra workout, or whatever it is, don't give yourself more calories. Okay, take them out. So turn off exercise, because we've factored it in already. So you're not earning more calories when you work out. Step 2, it's probably not step 2, but the next thing you can do is you're going to take a before and after photo, or you're going to take a before photo. You're going to do one in your pants and your undies. Don't care. This is not for me. This is not for anyone else. This is purely for you. Granted, if you get amazing results, I would love to hear about it and how well you've done. But the more you can see of you, the more you will see results. So front on, side on, back on, from your back. Try to get someone else to do it, or use a camera or a self-timer. Make sure you can see as much of you as you can, and make sure you can set up in the same position in 10 weeks' time. Okay, then you're going to take your measurements. Okay, so what you're going to do is slightly different for men and women, just in one place, which is your chest. So for men, what you're going to do is you're going to measure your chest, and you're going to go literally on your nipples, measure your chest. Ladies, don't need to measure your chest. You'll know if your bra doesn't fit you as well, you've lost across your chest. Then you're going to go down a little bit and you're going to find the smallest part of you. So wherever your smallest part is, that's what you're going to measure next. Also, be aware that the tape measure can vary. If I dip in here, can like dip in here but go up and down, or go down up, so make sure it's dead straight. Probably get someone else to do it for you. So measure smallest part of your waist or your stomach area. New t-shirt, lost the thread already. After that, you're going to do your belly button. So round your belly button exactly on your belly button. Granted, some people's belly button is right on their hips and it's really annoying to do, but measure it, find it out. Next, biggest part of your ass, okay? Around your bum, biggest part you can find, measure around there. Come to your legs. So what you're going to do is you're going to do 7 inches up from the top of your kneecap, okay? So I'm going to demo. I don't know my tape measure, but kneecap, get that tape measure about 7 inches up. If you find you have a very short leg, you need to go a bit lower because that's like right up by like your groin, then do 5 inches up. Just take a measurement of something which you can repeat. So 5 inch up both legs, and then bicep flexed, biggest part you can find, tiny, but biggest part you can find, okay? And jump on the scales. Make sure you jump on the scales at the same time. Make sure you make a note of the time. Make sure you make a note of if you've eaten before, after, and so on. So we have a good idea of the scenario of your weight, because your weight can change. In the mornings until 2 o'clock, I don't eat anything. When I weigh myself, I'm very, very light. I eat all my food between 2 and midnight. So if I weigh myself in the evening, I'll be significantly heavier because of eatable. So you've got your macros, you put in MyFitnessPal, you've got your before and after photos, you've got your measurements, you've got your weight. Now, this week, your only goals are to track all of your food. Now, I don't care if it doesn't fit your calories this week. Week 1 is a complete test. You're going to test and see if you can fit your calories in. So you're just going to track all your food and you're going to try and get your protein and try and get your calories, okay? Don't be pissed off if you don't. Don't worry if you go over. It doesn't matter. We're just aiming. It's testing. And to go on 2 45-minute walks. That's what I'm asking of you. Okay? Easy as that. Week 2, make changes to your diet. Okay, so week 2, whatever day you start on, I mean, this is going to go up on a Wednesday, I think, so Thursday. You're going to week 2, start making some changes to your diet. Look on MyFitnessPal, look where lots of your calories were coming from. And be like, right, I'm having a lot of this, and it's actually really high, really low in protein, really high in calories, really low in protein. This isn't helping. I need to find a replacement for this, and find replacement. So things I'd always tell people to fit in, turkey bacon and turkey replacements. So turkey mince. If you're getting mince, get 5% mince. Greek yogurt is phenomenal. It's probably, you can get like 170 gram pot for like 120 calories and like 20 grams of protein. So they're great. Halo Top, if you're an ice cream fan, reduce your share bags of chocolate to a bar of chocolate. Yes, you still get to have chocolate, but a share bag's 500, a bar is about 200, so you're just cutting that down. If you're drinking alcohol, remove it to, if you're drinking wine and beer, move to spirits and mixers. And your aim is to get 50,000 steps this whole week. So you can divide that up however you want, 50,000 steps a week, but 2 workouts. Use the portal, okay? 2 workouts. Now the portal is they're gonna be half-hour workouts, roughly. That's the portal, depending on what you do. So that's your goal. Make some change to diet. 50,000 steps in the week, 2 workouts. If you are struggling to find changes, ask me, okay? Put it in the suggestions at the bottom of the page, WhatsApp, text, Instagram, Facebook, message me. I am more than happy to help you. It's what I am here for. It's my job, okay? Week 3. So week 1 was complete test and tracking. Obviously week 2, we're still tracking. Everything I give you, you're pretty much gonna be adding. You're not changing this for that. So you're still tracking your food. Week 2, you're still tracking. You're just making changes. Week 3, protein's the goal. So week 3, you will still be struggling to find your protein and hit that target. You just will be, okay? This week, 60,000 steps, 3 workouts a week. And the aim is protein. So you're going to go around, and whether it's Sainsbury's, Tesco's, Aldi, Lidl, wherever you go, or online, or ask me, again, we're going to try and find you protein supplements, not as in protein shakes, but things you can eat instead, which will up your protein, because you are struggling with this, and I know you are, because this is how it always goes. So week 1, you were testing your calories. Week 2, you were hitting your calories. Week 3, we're hitting calories and protein. That's the goal. 6,000 steps, 3 workouts. Simple. You haven't cut anything out at all. That's the point of this. Week 4, we introduced the 80-20 split. So now, first of all, 70,000 steps, 10,000 a day. If you need to do it, break up if you want. 3 workouts a week. They can be half an hour, they can be 45, they can be an hour, doesn't matter. 3 workouts a week. And we're doing an 80-20 split now. So your nutrition, 80% of your food comes from the good stuff. Fruit, veg, meat, fish. If it lives, if it breathes, if it grows at ground, eat it. 20% of your calories are coming from whatever you like. Cornetto. I want you to use 20% of your calories every single day to eat something shit, to eat junk, crap, something which you crave. There are no restrictions in this diet. The reason we allow you to have this stuff means that because you're allowed to have that, you're not going to fall off the wagon because you're allowed it. 20% of your calories could be, on 2,000 calories, it's going to be 400. So 400 calories, have some Prosecco, have some ice cream, find something. A whole tub of Halo Top can be about 280 calories. So that is every day, and I want you to do that, okay? 7,000 steps, 3 workouts, 20% of your daily calories comes from stuff you want. A 12, love a 12, have a 12. Okay, week 5, we are redoing your measurements, we are redoing your weight, we are redoing your photos. Expect a very, very, very small change. Half a pound a week in weight loss is phenomenal, okay? Because we're going to set this up so this happens every day of your life, every week of your life. If you can lose half a pound of weight for the next 20 weeks, you've lost 10 pounds, which is nearly a stone, and you will look phenomenal, okay? So we're redoing everything. We're looking for roughly half a pound a week. 2.5 pounds that will be at 5 weeks, roughly, so just over a kilo. If you haven't lost that weight, message me. Something's going wrong. I'll help you find out. If you've lost more than that, you might be in a bit too much of a calorie deficit, and we don't want you to be losing like 2-4 pounds a week unless you have an awful lot to lose. So message me at week 5, let me know how much you've lost, and regardless of that, we'll figure it out. Then you're going to redo your calories because your weight will have changed. We're now up to 70,000 steps a week, 3 workouts a week. Tweak the macros calculator so that it's adjusted with your 5-week block. So you're redoing all your measurements, you're hoping to have lost a little bit of weight, you're hitting 70,000 steps, you're doing 3 workouts a week, you're on an 80-20 split. We're hitting our protein because we figured it out, okay? This is easy. 1 thing a week, it ends up adding up, but if you smash it each week, it gets quite simple. Week 6, look for more low-calorie meals and snacks. Focus on hitting your fruit and veggies, literally 5 fruit and veggies a day. I know it's corny, but you will feel 10 times better. Really hot in here. You will feel 10 times better for hitting high fruit and veg. You just will. And when you add fruit and veg into your diet on big quantities, you will find that you are fuller because it's really low calories for an awful lot of food. So it's a really good tip. Having 1 salad a day, I guarantee you'll find that you are more full throughout that day. So we're still on the 80-20. We're still doing 70,000 steps. We're still working out 3 times. And we are looking for more low-calorie results and we're doing everything else which we've picked up. So you should be hitting your protein, no problem. Should be tracking everything, no problem. But fruit and veggies is the goal this week. Just increasing them will mean calories will stay the same, obviously, but your volume of food will go up because veggies are low in calories. Okay. Week 7, this is a really fun one. So let's say you start on a Monday. On Friday or Saturday, you're getting a takeaway, okay? You're going to get a takeaway on week 7, but you're going to factor that, whatever it is, in, okay? You're going to plan ahead and you go, right, I'm going to get a Domino's, I'm going to get a large pizza. It's 350 calories per slice, a fuckload of calories. Maybe not a Domino's, let's try and be smartish, but you should be able to roughly figure out what you're going to have, find out those calories, go, right, I'm going to have this meal, and it's going to be 2,000 calories for 1 meal, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to knock off 200 calories or 150 calories per day, every day until Friday. So knock them off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You're going to do your meal on Saturday. So that's, let's say 150 a day. That's 750 calories you've just saved up, okay? Oh, that's my stomach. So you've just saved 750 calories. It's been a bit tough for that week. You've had more salads, more veg, which is good because we introduced the week before. You've still hit your protein, and you're going to have a takeaway on Saturday night, and you can factor it in, and you've eaten it. More tips for that Saturday when you eat that is push your breakfast back as late as you can. Push your lunch back as late as you can. Try and have lots of fruit, lots of veg, because it fills you up for a low calorie, high volume, and then go ahead in the evening, eat your Domino's, Burger King, McDonald's, curry, whatever it is, oven pizza plug down the road from where I am, Rustington, really good, and I reckon quite low in calories. Hard to figure out the calories, but good pizza. Your calories aren't like, you get them, it's 2,000 today, hits midnight, 2,000, hits midnight, your calories are for the week. That's how I'm going to look at it. So think of it as money. Here's your 14,000 calories. Use them on the week as you please. And that's the point of this. It's a little test. So you can go, right, I'm going to have a social event this weekend. We can track, I'm going to drop my calories down, maybe add in an extra workout here and there. Comes to Saturday, go out, push breakfast back, push lunch back, have your meal out in the evening. Don't feel too guilty. That was week 7. Still 80-20 split, still 7,000 steps, still 3 workouts a week. Then on Sunday morning, you might want to have a smaller breakfast. Sunday lunch, might want to have a small breakfast, but you basically just get back on the wagon. It's fine. You've spiked 1 week. Big deal. Doesn't matter. Okay, week 8. So week 8, you're going to still be hitting loads of veggies, still be on 80-20, still do 7,000 steps, still work out 3 times a week. All the stuff with still hitting your protein, still hitting your calories. Brilliant. But you are going to focus on a bit more hydration and sleep. So we're going to make you feel a bit better now. So you're going to try and drink, like, I think the calculation is for every kilo, it's 0.3. 0.3 times your body weight, and I don't know. I think it's most people it's about 2.5 to 3.5 litres. So let's aim for most people 3 litres. You're going to spend a lot of this week in the toilet. Weird. And where am I? Week 8. Keeping the fruit and veggies up, and sleeping wise, we're going to try and get 7 hours of sleep. I know that's a really easy thing to say. Get 7 hours of sleep. I'm terrible at it, but just do it. You'll recover better. You'll be more energized. It will help you. People who get a bad night's sleep, this is fact. I don't know the exact number, but it is fact that if you get 6 hours or less per night, you are more likely to eat roughly 350 calories extra per day. So bad sleep increases appetite. Simple as that. Hence why we're going to get you better sleep now. Hydration, sleep is week 8, along with 7,000 steps, 3 workouts, 80-20 split, protein, yada, yada, everything. Okay. Week 9, nothing week 9. Chill out. Do everything you've been doing. Stay consistent. You're 1 week away from redoing measurements and seeing what happens. So staying consistent. You've got all the knowledge you need. You've got systems in places. If you've struggled at any point, you've checked in with me. Like 70,000 steps, 3 workouts, 80-20, hit your protein, hit your calories. If you want to have a takeaway again, do it. Factor it in. Be smart. Week 10. Take your photo. Take your measurements. Take your weight. Do everything we did week 1. Reassess your macros. You know how we've got knowledge now. You know how to eat for a night out. You know how to plan for an evening out or a meal out, a night out. You've made smart changes, like you've replaced wine with this, you paid that with that, and you've found smart ways to still eat things you want, and make sure you're eating better, you're sleeping better. You've got systems in place to help you. You have everything you need now to go ahead and make more changes. Granted, this isn't different people, this will affect in different ways, and different people need to do different things. A lot of women, you need to cycle your food around your menstrual cycle. There's a video on here by James Smith, which is so unbelievably helpful about sitting in maintenance for 2 weeks of your cycle and a deficit for 2 weeks of your cycle. If you're going to do this for the next 20 weeks or 30 weeks or the next year of your life, it's still going to make a lot of change. So don't worry. And maintenance, you can still build muscle and you can still lose a small amount of body fat, okay? Because you'll be working out and training hard, and you will feel crap on certain days, so having a bit more food is necessary. So watch that video, ladies, because it will help you out a lot. Men, it's much more simple. We only have 1 block of hormones, really, and it doesn't really change. Ladies, it changes consistently. So it's a bit more tricky for you. Also, be aware, it's roughly 30% easier for men to do everything. Build muscle, lose fat. What I can do in 10 weeks will take a lady who might start 13 weeks, 14 weeks, okay? If I train for an hour, my girlfriend Gemma will have to train for an hour and 20 minutes, hour and 30 minutes to get the same calorie burn. Another reason it's not fair it's easier being a man, it's harder being a woman. I'm not getting into that, but granted, ladies, if you and your partner both do this, he will get better results in this 10 weeks, okay? He just will. We have more testosterone, we have more muscle, we're just a bit luckier. So that's it. I mean, that's very quick, But that is like my 10 weeks of what I think you should do to get into a very, very good place. You'll be good at tracking, and that's the hardest part. That's why week one's just a write-off, basically. You'll know what food you can have. You'll know what's high calorie, what's low calorie. You'll have found snacks that fit in. Like there's some really good 100 like I think Sainsbury's do like 100 calorie snack range, like midget gems, ice gems, gingerbread men, digestive bites, like all these little things, and finding chocolate bars like Curly Wurly, really low in calories. Also, let's go week one, start following a guy called The Fitness Chef. Just watch his stuff, he's brilliant. Simple as that. So that's it. Use the portal for your workouts, or if you've got stuff at home, do your own stuff. And yeah, please, please, please let me know if you're going to do this. Like if you watch this video, excuse me, if you watch this video, I'm going to do this, message me, and I will weekly text you to check you're still on track and kind of check in with you, okay? No cost, just because it's interesting. And in 10 weeks' time, I want to see how much weight you've lost. I want to see how much you've changed. I want to see how much better you feel for it. And at that week 10 mark, again, half a pound a week. That would be brilliant. You've lost 5 pounds in 10 weeks. That's amazing. Like someone who loses 10 pounds in 20 weeks, right, impresses me so much more than someone who loses 20 pounds in 1 week. Because in 20 pounds in 1 week, you've lost a shitload of muscle mass, you've done a stupid diet, you can't maintain it. I mean, it's probably impossible to lose 20 pounds in a week, but say 10 pounds in 1 week or 10 pounds in 10 weeks. 10 pounds in 10 weeks, you've got structure, you've got a diet you can obviously stick to. You're not doing a fad or a stupid diet. You've found a system that works for you. That's amazing. And that's what we're trying to do, is find a system that works for you. Now, I don't care if you create your deficit by skipping breakfast. That's what I do. I'm not fasted, just skip breakfast, not hungry in the mornings. Or by cutting something out. I don't mind if that's what you're going to do, that's what you're going to do. I prefer sitting in the calories to eating all the things I like. But let me know week 5, let me know week 1, week 5, and week 10. Let me check in with you. Let me help you, be accountable to me, and let's take it from there. Okay, so I hope someone texts me telling me they're going to do this. Otherwise, it was a waste of time. But no, please, 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 just do this. 10 weeks, and I promise you, honestly promise you, really, really life-changing results from this. It's just going to give you a lot of systems which will really, really help. 10-week block, you'll feel brilliant. You just will. And keep watching the portal, because the read, watch, progress section is my favorite part of this, and it's the most valuable part. So keep watching, keep up to date. You'll find things which help you. And this is the best video I think I'm going to have done. Okay, it's going to be the most help. So please watch this. I'm going to put this all over my social media. Go and watch this. Tell your friends to sign up. Get them on there. Get them to watch this. You can refer them. You get a free month. They get half price for their first month. Let's get more people on here. Let's get more people educated. Let's get more people results. That was really corny. I'll see you later.